You were at the UFC at the weekend. How was that experience of being in the corner?
I mean, it was mad at the timing of it. Like, I just won the world title and proved everyone wrong.
Yeah.
And then it was like, do you want to come and corner me, Darren Till? I'm like,
How did that come about? How did you end up in that position?
So, me and Darren have been friends for years, and Darren's, he just rang me one day and said, I want to come out to Thailand and train with you, I want to be part of that over there. I said, okay, let's go. Next day he just turned up, and we had a great rapport. We trained alongside each other every day, and then he just said to me, would you be in my corner for the fight? And I was like, of course I will. Win, lose or draw, I'll be there. And, you know, didn't go our way, but he put the work in. And, you know, Darren's 29 years of age. I've got 4 years on him. You'd never think it. Like, he's so young and been at the top for so long. He'll be back. He'll be back for sure.
Shouldn't Darren have a head coach? Because when I heard you were going to be in the corner, I assumed that meant you were going to be one of the guys kind of outside the cage.
I thought that.
Essentially like cheerleading, do you know what I mean? But being there for support. And I was surprised that you were the main guy.
Me too.
Shouldn't he have somebody else there doing that job that's what they do? You've clearly got a great thing going with Darren. You know everything there is to know about mixed martial arts, and you've trained with him. But doesn't he need that someone there to be in charge of that stuff?
I agree with that. I do agree that he needs a voice of reason. I'm not a head coach.
Yeah.
I'm an MMA fighter, and I do my best. But you're right, Darren does need that voice of reason. I've got mine. I've had mine from day one.
Yeah.
And so's he. He has had the same guy from day one, but whatever's gone on's gone on. And it's time for Darren now to find that guy.
Yeah. Did you have any reservations before doing it? Did you say to him, like, I'm up for it, but first time?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I was like, yep, I'll be there for you.
Yeah.
When I say he's my friend, he's like my brother. Like, whatever you need from me, I'll be there. And if it means being the head coach for a day, then so be it.
Have you managed to speak to him since the fight?
Yeah, I've actually spoken to him before. He's in great spirits.
Yeah.
In great spirits. Like, nothing will faze Darren now. He's had plenty of losses, had plenty of wins. Been the highest highs and the lowest lows. That's what we like to say. We trained together for the fight. I ended up with a world title and Darren ended up with a loss. So I'm sure the roles will be reversed one day. That's just the way MMA is. It's so fickle, and he really nearly had him in the second round.
Yeah.
It's fine lines.
Why is it not clicking? It's all there, isn't it? It's all in there.
It's all there.
We've seen it.
He's uber
we
talented.
know it's there.
Yeah.
Why is it not?
He's fighting
clicking?
Robert Whittaker and Wonderboy and Dricus and he's murderers row, Gastelum, and he's fought absolutely everyone.
Do you think he should have beaten Dricus?
I think he could have beaten Dricus, and I think he's the better fighter by a mile. I just think a few little mistakes led to the loss. So it's time for him to go back and reevaluate him.
It was a tough week for the UK fighters out there. You must have been feeling very smug. I haven't done what you did, but tough defeat for Darren, and a really kind of bizarre week for Paddy Pimblett, where he comes away with a win on the record, but a lot of wasted energy, a lot of bad press. And what do you make of everything that's going on with him and the way his career's sort of hit this strange little moment where, you know, he had so much support, I feel like, and now all of a sudden people are like, hey, do we like this guy still? What do you think?
Paddy's Marmite, you love him or you hate him.
Yeah.
But I don't think he did himself any favours this week with the whole aerial thing. And then I've not seen the fight, like I said, but from what I'm hearing from yourself and other people, that he didn't win. So it's been a tough week for Paddy, and I think I'm just being brutally honest. I know Paddy, I like Paddy, but he's not top 10 material in the UFC. He's not, and I don't know. Maybe he thinks he is, but I really don't. And like, I know I train with the top 10 UFC guys on a regular, and I know the levels. It's scary.
Yeah.
155 top 10 is insane, and I think, it's time for Paddy to go to the drawing board too with it.
Do you think there's a limit that he might have reached in terms of how far he's going to go in terms of the level of opponents?
It's difficult to say because he just pulls wins out the bag as well. Pulls chokes out of nowhere. He's a very good grappler, and like if he gets you on the ground, he will submit you.
Great back attacks, right?
Yeah,
really,
great
really
back
strong.
attacks.
Really strong.
and really goes for it. So it's like, it's a tough one with Paddy Pimblett. He will win some and he'll lose some, but I mean, his stock did drop, that's for sure, but who knows who they'll give him next. I'm hearing Michael Johnson, Mark Diakese, all tough fights. They're not easy fights, they're really not, especially UFC.
Did you see those two fight the other week, Johnson Diakese?
No.
Johnson beat him.
Didn't see it. I heard about it, but I didn't see the fight.
Look good. That's not an easy fight.
It's not. None of them are. They're really
Michael
not.
Johnson will never be an easy fight for
No.
anybody, man. Never. I wonder if with Paddy, he's got so much going on outside of fighting. People like me, media guys all over him. He gives us great quotes and he's fantastic to work with in that respect. And then on fight week, he's getting involved in this strange controversy with the most prominent MMA journalist in the world. Maybe that stuff's affecting his performance, just the distractions and all that comes with that.
Paddy's a wild man, mate.
Yeah.
He's always going to be involved in rubbish. He is.
Yeah.
He's just a typical, like, hot-headed scouser. He really is. He's just like, he'll say what he wants.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to plug him. You're not going to be able to mute him.
Yeah.
He's just going to say what's on his mind, and that's always going to lead to controversy,
Yeah.
which it has done. It's just, for me, when's the line too far? And Conor did it, though. Conor got away with really pushing the line.
Yeah.
So it's like, let's see how far Paddy can push it. But, I mean, he's still in the name. Me and you just talked about him for 10 minutes, so he's still doing
Yeah,
something right,
no.
isn't he, I suppose?
That's right.
You know, any press is not bad press, as they say.
Yeah. Well, he's a fascinating character.
Yeah.
He really is. And
That's a good way of putting it.
clever, right? No, but he cuts through. You know, we're in Sky Studios here. People know the name Paddy the Baddy, even if they don't particularly follow the
So
sport.
true.
So yeah, we'll leave Paddy there, but he's clearly doing something right.
Yeah, he is.
If that's the case, you know, you fighters want people talking about you.